Okay, everybody, it is time for my arm workout. It has been a while since I've done this one, so I'm really excited to do it. We're first going to warm up, and I'll tell you about the exercises. So even though we're working triceps, biceps, shoulders, it's really important that you keep your core tight for all these exercises. This is the center of your power. Very, 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 very important that you use good form, and part of using good form is keeping your core engaged. It will help you from injuring yourself, because when you use bad form, that's how you get injured, and we don't want to do that. Press your fingers back towards me. So I would encourage you, this is not about lifting the heaviest weights possible. It's about challenging yourself. Maybe grabbing the next set of weights up from what you think you can do, because you'll probably surprise yourself. Okay, first one. Now, because I also do core power, I'm not going heavy because I have a class tomorrow morning and I will die. Not literally, hopefully, but okay. So the first one we're gonna do are biceps. Forgot what I was doing for a second. So these are going to be incline bicep curls, so you roll off the side of your ball. If you keep your knees together, you'll have to really work hard to stay on the ball. If you need a little more help with your stability, just open those feet up. So here's what I want you to do. Curl, rotate, lower. Keep those elbows in the same position, the same spot. Yeah, I'm sore from yesterday. Whew. Right, Charlie? Curl, lower, curl, rotate, lower. Keep going. Keep going. Sorry, I just want to set my vibration on my watch. I know I started early today, sorry. I just I have something I'm working on, so I want to get out of the house early. Done. Okay. Now, we're going to go right back up, and we're going to do pulses. So you're right in the middle of a curl. Your elbows are away from your body. I don't want your arms like resting and taking the easy way out. You got it? And done. Next we're going to go to triceps. So triceps can be very challenging. A lot of people don't like them because the burn is super intense. But you have to just breathe through the burn, and then also realize when you need a break, just take it. 3 to 4 seconds. If the burn is too intense, take it. It'll subside, get back into it, because you can always take another break if it's not feeling good for you. Okay? So for this next one, I want you to step back and extend. Okay, so you're extending back, squeezing this muscle as hard as you can. You've got to keep your core engaged, use good form. Okay? Okay. Core tight, your back is flat. Again, I'm using 5 pounds. You've got this. Remember, if the burn gets to be too intense, 3, 4, and then get back into it. There's no shame in that. We don't worry about that. It's not a sign of weakness. Less than 10 seconds, y'all. Push through, don't release your core. As you get more fatigued, you're gonna want to, but don't. Awesome. All right. So now, we are going to do a tricep pulse. So we will get in that same position and we'll be in this part of the movement. So I'm going to start with my 5s, but I have my 3s close by. In the event I'm like feeling a little too burny. Is that a word? Okay. Keep that core tight, your back flat. You're right in the mid part of that movement. Woo. 5 seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1, and done. Stretch those triceps out. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Okay. So shoulders, I always tell you, shoulders are so much more challenging than people think. So it's always, but it's important to do them. And I will say it till the cows come home. I had headaches my entire life because of how I hold my stress. So from the time I was a little kid, just always had headaches. Since I started working out with weights in 2017, 2016, and then I started my program in 2017. I rarely get headaches anymore. So it just shows strengthening these muscles meant that my stress dispersed differently. And that is the only thing I was doing differently. So, okay, so shoulders. We're gonna keep our arms up. I want you to come in, straighten, open, back. So again, you're on this ball. You can always sit forward a little bit if you want, or you can sit up on top, knees together for more of a balance challenge. Open up if you need a little more stability. Elbows at a 90-degree angle, bring them together, straighten, in, open, together. So I'm trying to get into more of a Tuesday, Thursday schedule. I know that sometimes I'm a little irregular, and I'm sorry about that. I love doing the workouts, just sometimes there's just not enough hours in the day. Woo! I'm gonna take a little break. 10 seconds, y'all. Come on. Fight to finish. Finish the minute always, even if you drop the weights, in order to do so. Oh. Okay. Let me make sure my simulcast is working. All right, it's working. Yay. Okay, so now we have to do our shoulder pulse. Don't be mad. So we're going to be right here, same position, and we're going to just do a little movement where but I want you to really squeeze, okay, to get them forward. 30 seconds, we can do this, promise. Don't let your elbows start to sink. We're doing great. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, stand up. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm yawning, y'all. I know that's probably not super motivating for y'all. All right, so I will also say it until the cows come home that it's important to have strong forearms, wrists, but in order to have them, you have to work them. So we are going to do the alphabet with our weights, okay? So I've got my 5 pounds, but this is actually very challenging. So I've got my 3s right here, and you know what? I'll bring my 2s over for good measure in the event the burn just gets to be too intense. So the whole point of this is you want ample movement in those wrists, okay? Full flexion. So you're gonna do A, B, C. So trust me, the burn is going to be intense. So again, that's why I have my 3s and my 2s there, because I can see myself dropping down. I'm gonna actually sit for this. You can stand if you want. Are you guys ready? You know what, actually I am gonna stand, sorry, because I don't want the weights to hit my legs. So we're not gonna have a timer with this. We're just gonna do our alphabet. So uppercase. And this isn't about rushing through. This is about getting the full, yeah, these are already too heavy for me. It's about getting the full range of motion. Keep that core tight, a little bend in your standing legs. G-H. So much harder than it looks, but again, full range of motion, exaggerated movements. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Okay, so now I want you to get your ball because we're going to do some pulses. Okay, these are not heavy enough. I'm going back to my 5s. And so you're just going to have your palms facing up. And just a little squeeze on the upper part of the movement so you're curled in as much as possible. And it's really just like an inch back and forth. We got this. And done. How are we doing for time? Excelente. Okay. Have some water. Okay. We're going to do cross curls. So curl. So your feet are hip width apart, slight bend, Weight to one shoulder, weight to the other shoulder, full extension. How you doing? Take those breaks when you need to. No shame. 5 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, we're gonna go right into triceps. So you're gonna stand, cross these into an X, or just grab one that's heavier, lower, and raise. So your elbows will stay in the same place. You lower, tap lightly between your shoulder blades. I know, the burn is intense. I'm right there with you. I'm going to drop down. Three, 2, 1, done. Good job. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do shoulders. So we're gonna do an upright row. So you're gonna stand, feet hip width apart. Squeeze those shoulders to draw those the dumbbells up, and also just make sure you're keeping that core tight, super important. Squeeze up. We do not quit. We do not quit. Take those breaks when you need them. I definitely do. Squeeze, come on. Don't quit, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Holy, holy, holy. That was nuts. Okay. All right, it's time to stretch. Put those thumbs on the front of your hips and press those shoulders forward to stretch them. And then open up, press forward, open up. Put your fingertips between your shoulder blades, pull down into the back. Other side. You gotta stretch them or they're gonna be super sore. Hook one arm around the other, pull it towards your body. Another one. Wiggle those hands. Shake those wrists. Stretch out those forearms and biceps. Give yourself some hugs. This is perfect. I hope you liked it. All right. Next Tuesday and Thursday, that's my plan. So I will